check, radio check. Ooh, that doesn't sound too good. Let me see if I can fix this. Oh no, that's just how it sounds. Okay, now it sounds good. Now it sounds good. I don't know what happened there. The radio check sounded weird, but now it's all good. Hello everybody and welcome back to the Racing Statistics YouTube channel. Yeah, today's the day, isn't it? My name is Ryan. I will be the host of today, as usual. And yeah, we're very excited, aren't we? Today's the first race of the season, the Bahrain Grand Prix. Here we are for qualifying. Tomorrow is the race. And it's looking really good. If you can see my hat, there's a hype train going on. If you can see my shirt, there's a hype train going on. And I've been very cautious through preseason. I've been very cautious through the tests. But yeah, screw it. I don't know. Let's just go with it. Yeah, okay, so I'm really hoping for a front or second row start for Fernando Alonso for tomorrow's race. How are you guys? Okay, let's see the chat. Oblivious Stray, hello, Paula999, we hear you, good. It sounds okay, says hello. Radio okay, says Mike okay. Hello, I'm back, guys. Hi, Flynn. How are you? We missed you, buddy. How is Alonso doing this? He's got a fucking awesome car. Oh, I just swore. Is it too early to swear on the video? I suppressed it before, but I couldn't. Sorry. Is Ryan gonna cream himself? Is Alonso against P1? I don't know if cream myself, but I will probably cry like I did last year. Well, 2 years ago in Qatar, if you guys remember. We didn't have the camera yet, so that would have been good. But yeah, I cried myself, my eyes out. What's up, Brian? Another season, bro. Hey, Pave. Yeah, another season. Optimism. Yes. Let's just go with it. I mean, I've been holding myself back before because it was testing, because I didn't want to get too high, because I didn't want to get disappointed. Oh shit! I just remembered. I forgot the water. I'm gonna be right back. Leave you with this ad. This livestream is sponsored by PureVPN. If you've ever tried to access online content only to be met with a message saying this content is not available in your region, you are not alone. Many people face territorial restrictions and it becomes especially painful if you travel often. PureVPN offers a solution to this issue by changing the location of your device, which lets you access content that might be restricted in your current region. For instance, if you're watching F1 on ORF on Sirius TV in Austria, but for this race weekend you're on a trip in Italy where these channels are restricted, PureVPN will easily allow you to change your location and enjoy your favorite program or app. All you have to do is install PureVPN and sign up for an account. Once you're logged in, you can easily change your location and enjoy the race weekend on your favorite channels. By clicking the link in the description, you will get 81% off a 2-year plan, plus 3 months for free and a free password manager. That's gonna be interesting when that happens. Congratulations, your hero is on top. He is. At least as of now, but yeah, he is. Oh. Oh shit. Well, that just was a big cut on the sound there. You guys didn't hear what I was saying, but good. We are back. Why the Hulkenberg hate? Yeah, I was muted. It's no problem. Yeah, I was just saying that if you guys want to support the channel and if you guys are interested in a VPN, you can click the link in the description and perhaps you guys will enjoy that. But yeah. Never too early to swear. No, there's a thing with YouTube that if you swear too early, you may get demonetized now with the new regulations, let's say. We just got some news talking about new regulations. Imola is going to be the weekend where we get the new qualifying format. Yes, again, it's the only race where this qualifying format is going to be tried. Qualifying doesn't need to be changed yet. It was changed last year and it's going to be changed for one race this year as well. But pretty much what that means is that drivers are going to have to use the hard compound for Q3, the medium compound for Q2, and the soft compound for Q... Oh, let me go that again. The hard compound for Q1, the medium compound for Q2, and the soft compound for Q3. Yeah, I think that just removes the tactics even more, and just perhaps there's a car that is not planning on using the hard tires on the whole weekend because they are not good with tire wear, as they found out on, or getting the tires up to temperature, as they found out on, say, FP2, and then they're forced to use that tire and perhaps be out in Q1 when they perhaps would really need to go through to Q2, say a team like, I don't know, Williams or Haas or AlphaTauri. And yeah, I mean, I don't know why they needed to change that again, but they did. So yeah, we're just gonna wait and see for that. We finally got confirmation of where that's gonna go down, and that's gonna be on the Imola Grand Prix. I faded the back for this stream. I hope that's okay. I mean, we usually have to draw the blinds there because they are like too bright and it kind of fades into my face and it gets too weird. But I think with the blur it looks okay, don't you think? It's like I'm in heaven now. If you want to, I can draw them for the next time, and it wouldn't look too bad because the problem was that it looked too bad. Background is great. Good. I tried to get a custom image there. I was trying to perhaps be like on a grandstand or something, but I need to pay for Discord for that, and it's like paying for Twitter. That's just that's just a little sad. Hello, commentator. Hello, Harry Stopal. The Pian, my state has classes on Sunday till Thursday. Ooh. Oh, the Pian's here. Oh, the Pian. Hello. Oh, hello, Ryan. Hello, the Pian. Hello. Alonso should call his close brand Kimi. Well, it's close to that. It's close to that. Countdown 9 minutes. Yes, we still have 9 minutes to go to the start of qualifying. This is going to be super interesting. Coverage, lab coverage should start shortly. Yeah, we usually get some, well, last year and the year before and the year before, pretty much every year since F1 TV started, which I think it was in 2018. We got like some noise on the background when the coverage was about to start briefly, but this year we don't. So I just have to check back on F1 TV and check on my my headphones to see that they are not disconnected or anything, because that has happened, that I'm just talking to myself here and you guys can't hear me, or I cannot hear the stream or anything if it has already started. But yeah. Okay, so guys, for those of you who were worried on testing, we got the timing stuff fixed for qualifying. I said that it was probably going to be fixed for the first race, and here we go. Look at all the driver numbers and driver positions, and they're all in the correct teams and their correct names and everything. So that's good. That's really good. Longest 8 minutes I've experienced. Me too, dude. I just want to get going. I just want to start. It's such a promising season, this one. I haven't been so excited for a Formula 1 season since 20... I don't think I've ever been this excited for a Formula 1 season, period. Oh, well, yeah, 2021, we were talking about El Plan, but then in preseason testing, it kind of all went away. So I was disappointed from the start, but yeah, this is like a new feeling for me, because I've been following Alonso since the very beginning that I've been watching Formula 1, but that was a few years after he had won his last Grand Prix already. So I haven't ever seen him on the top step of the podium live. I mean, I've seen the archive races of pretty much every season since 2004. Except for like I don't think I've seen the 2014 season or 2013. But I've seen 2015 onwards. Yes. Sorry about that. I got choked up with the water. With the way Aston is performing, Honda should go with them for 2026. Anyone know how to watch live for free in India? No, sorry. How was the winter break for everyone, by the way? Hi, for me it was good. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. Make sure to, by the way, like the stream and leave a subscribe if you haven't already. We're going to be doing this, if you're new to the channel, we're going to be doing this kind of streams every single session. Well, qualifying and race, and a few practice sessions, and sprint qualifying as well, through the season, all 23 races. So if you guys enjoy what we do here, make sure to subscribe. If you guys are repeat viewers, you know the drill. Just like in the video gets us a lot of positive points with the algorithm. So just like in the stream, doesn't cost anything. If you want, and if you can, if you've been enjoying so far, yeah, that's good. Let's go Team Mercedes. Mercedes is looking pretty kind of weird for today. But yeah, oh, the stream is starting now. Okay, the live coverage is starting. I can hear it, I cannot see it. Okay, there we go. Yeah, mine was good, but I'm too crying over heartbreak, so 50-50 for me. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Flynn. I hope you're doing okay, guy. If you need to keep your mind off things, you can always, yeah, watch the streams if that helps you. And yeah, I'm so sorry to hear that. I hope Alonso doesn't win and Max wins here, so the first race course will kick in and Max will end up second in the championship and Alonso World Drivers Champion. I really don't think we are that far in. I don't think we can say Alonso World Drivers Champion this season. Yeah, I just think that's too wishful thinking. I would say that perhaps top 5 could be in the cards. We just have to wait and see the development race, how we do. But yeah, first race of the season, this one. We still have 22 races other than this one. But yeah, this is going to be a pretty good start of the season, I will say. 3 DRS zones we're going to get here at the Bahrain circuit this season. There's a big elevation change on the 15 corners that we always get here at the Sakir international circuit. Today's tires, well, this weekend's tires are going to be the C1, C2, and the C3. Remember, we have an extra super hard compound, which is the C0. Well, actually, the new one is the C1, and the C0 is the old C1. So we're going to get C1, C2, and C3. So the new tires already being used. Air temperature around the circuit is 24 degrees at night there. Track temperature 29 degrees. Humidity 17%. So it's a pretty chill 24 degrees with low humidity and pretty much no wind, 3.9 kilometers an hour from the northeast. So I would say that's an ideal weather to go car racing. 24 degrees, no humidity, night race in Bahrain as the season opener. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. If you guys are enjoyed for this season, make sure to leave a like as well. And before we start, I would like to know, since this is a long season and it will span a lot of places, 20 countries. Yeah, we got 3 races in the US this season for the first time since 1980. 83, I think. Sorry, I'm shaky on that one. But yeah, let me know where you guys are watching from. Me personally, I'm watching from the world champion country of Argentina, and we just got Franco Colapinto on P2 for the Formula 3 for his first Formula 3 race, so that's also looking good. Let me know where you guys are watching from, and I will read you all. Anyone else nervous? I am nervous. Tanzania, racing statistics. Where are you guys watching from? Yes. Watching from Germany, says Nick. Texas, says Carlos. The Land of Foss, says Louis Cypher. Netherlands for Peter Paul. Florida, Greece. From Poland, from Victoria and Indonesia, says Avong. Luke says Netherlands as well. Los Angeles says oh, I just missed you guys. Yeah, everyone from India, Singapore, Germany, Wales, Kosovo, Canada, India, UK, China, from the moon, Japan, England, Jamaica, Lincolnshire, I think that's in the UK, Croatia here, Zambia, California, Chicago, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Belgium, Mars, that's very far away, Japan, Colombia, Guyana. There's people from all over the world, and I absolutely love it. Every single year, France, Albania, yeah, so every single year we get a lot of people from all over the world, and I just think that's amazing. This is our third season commentating here on the channel, and yeah, it's been great to get to know all of you guys. Antarctica, that doesn't look too probable. Brazil, Astromeda, I don't think that's a real thing. I think you meant Andromeda. Uganda, Malaysia, Philippines, Soviet Union. Ah, nice. Aruba, Namibia, Asgard, Singapore. Okay, so we're gonna get green lights with qualifying very shortly, in just a matter of seconds. And we are green flag, the first cars to be out on track for the first qualifying session of the 2023 season are the two AlphaTauris of Nick De Vries and Yuki Tsunoda. That's more like it. No more testing, no more preseason. This is just everything that we've been hoping for since Abu Dhabi last season. And yeah, we are now go for qualifying. Italy, Portugal, South Africa, somewhere in Europe, says King Chu. From the multiverse. Nice. Hello, Jose. How are you, dude? I'm British, says OP Gaming. Okay, that's good to know. Leclerc and Sainz are also out now. We have seen Alonso top the third practice session, and it's left us all with a lot of hope. 400 likes. How many people are watching now? I cannot see that. Is there a metric? Oh, 3,700 of you watching now. If you could just leave a like, it's free, doesn't cost a cent, and it just takes 1 second, and it really does help us out. So if you just could do that for 1 second and then come back. You don't even have to leave the video. It's just like hit the like and then just continue watching the stream. That would really help us out a ton. Nico Hulkenberg, good to see him back for a full-time seat on the grid, is also out in qualifying right now, going for an outlap. Yeah, Nico, we've seen him last year subbing for, well, a few teams. We've seen him sub for Aston Martin mostly last season, 2 races at the start when Sebastian Vettel was not looking like he could do the stardom. But yeah, we've seen him sub for a few races all through the last few seasons, ever since he lost his drive in for the 2021 season, I think it was. But yeah, he's already familiar with this kind of car from driving it last year and for driving it all through preseason testing and the simulator as well. He's been doing a lot of back-end jobs in Formula 1. And that's a big lockup for Charles Leclerc on the first corner on the front right tire, coming into turn 1. That's just not what you want to start a fast lap. So I reckon he's going to do another warming up lap before he actually starts pushing. That's Carlos Sainz going through with DRS open. That's no one else coming out of the pit so far. We still have 15 minutes left to the end of the session. My prediction, Tsunoda Q3, says Evan Combi. That's a very bold prediction. AlphaTauri don't seem to be looking too good. And I personally think that's just a personal prediction, personal opinion. I think Nick de Vries is going to do slightly better than Yuki this season. But okay, so Leclerc, yeah, just went over a bump and a part just flew away. He went over a bump on the start-finish straight, and a bit of carbon fiber went on the backside of the car and just went out of the circuit. So luckily, no puncture opportunities for any other drivers on the grid. But yeah, that's not what you want to see on your first race. There, Yuki Tsunoda and Nick de Vries, the first two people to set their times. Yuki is in front of Nick right now. Remember, de Vries on his Formula One debut, well, proper Formula One debut. He did a race for Williams last season at the Monza circuit, subbing for Alex Albon, and yeah, he did quite well. He got some points. Oh damn, Sainz is lower than Yuki Tsunoda. Okay, so Sainz is on the medium tire, Yuki's on the soft tire. I just got that info. So yeah, Sainz is on the mediums, and yeah, the other two, the AlphaTauris, are on the softs. That's just the banker time. Let's see what happens. Still, that's not really good. Oh, some extra bits of carbon fiber into turn one. They're flying out the side of the car for Leclerc. That's yeah, some more bits of carbon fiber flying out before even reaching turn one. That Ferrari not looking good. Red flag. This session has been red flag as Verstappen, Perez, Piastri, and Norris were coming out. I think they just want to get the debris clear. Yeah, I think they just want to get the debris out. Yeah, there's a bit of car on the middle of the track, and they just want to get that out safely before resuming the qualifying session. We still have 30 minutes left to go to the end of qualifying. This clock has stopped, so the people who went out there are not going to be happy, since they kind of worn out a little bit, set of tires and get it up to temperature and stuff, and now they have to do it again. But yeah, there's a bit of carbon on the outside of turn one that they desperately need to get out, so that doesn't mean a future puncture, or it doesn't get lodged within the Venturi tunnels of any other car. That wouldn't be good. You missed a chance to say debris on track when de Vries was on track. I didn't even think of that one. But that's a good one. That's a good one, Anish. Alonso Hype Train gonna leave soon. Come aboard. Don't miss the golden chance. I'm already on, dude. I'm already on. My brother was like, hey, can you give me like something of Alonso? And I got an extra hat, but I don't have it here. So I gave him a 2018 McLaren Renault shirt. And I was like, yeah, this is a good one. You just go with it. Okay. Doesn't matter the team as long as it's Alonso. Stop the count to not a pole. Yeah. Red flag. That's it for qualifying. Thank you so much for watching. Ferrari. I just logged in. Yeah. Just a little context. Tsunoda, Sainz is on medium tires, where Tsunoda and de Vries are on the soft rubber, and Leclerc got some bits of carbon fiber just thrown out the side of the car on the start-finish straight and into turn one. Why are people still lapping the track? Come on, get to the pits. Okay, they're finally getting in. Norris and Leclerc are the last two cars. Once everyone's on the pits, they're gonna clear the debris, and then yeah, okay, everyone's in. They're gonna clear the debris, and then we're gonna get back racing. Why the red flag? Because Leclerc's car is disintegrating, pretty much. He did a corner, and he's already lost 2 bits of carbon fiber. To know that Paul, I knew it says Ivan Combi. Oh, I forgot to submit my predictions for the Fantasy League It's way too late now. Shit. Well, we still have 22 races. I can still catch up. Sainz lost bits of car too. I think it was all Leclerc, wasn't it? The turn one, I think it was... Oh, was it Carlos Sainz? Let's see. We're now on board with him. To turn 8, a little bit wide. Was there where the carbon fiber bit popped out? No, he just went very hard over a curve and may have damaged the floor. But no, there were no bits of carbon fiber coming out of the car there. Leclerc already ruined McLaren and Hulkenberg's plan. If a first run in Q1 ruins your whole weekend, that's a bit worrying. Yeah, they still have 13 minutes to go, and oof, the Ferrari car is being taken care of, let's say. They're trying to fix it with zip ties and tape. I don't know what's going on there, but yeah, we may see some cars coming out now as we have green flag and we are clear for running again. Let's say that's Lance Stroll. Lance Stroll is gonna be racing this weekend. Yesterday he couldn't steer, he couldn't get out of the car. Okay, I don't think that's a good call to make. I don't think that's the correct call to make, but sure, whatever. Get strolled, says Galaxy. Yeah, strolled. Duct tape, technician's best friend. Yeah. Race control system will resume. Okay, in 2 minutes. We'll get green flags in 2 minutes. The thing is, Alonso's pace looked more promising when we saw yesterday on FP2, and well, on FP3 today as well. Lance is not that far behind, so it's not just an outlier. I mean, if Lance, with all the damage that he has to his wrists, and meaning that he cannot fully push, that's a fact. The fact that he's P6, P7, that's like really promising. We're gonna see now. This is make or break. We're gonna actually see what the pace of the Aston Martin is, what the pace of the Alpine is as well, because that's something we have no idea what that's like. And McLaren as well. McLaren, we kind of have a bit more of an idea. I mean, they are probably not as fast as the Aston Martins, but perhaps they're up there. But Alpine, that's the big question mark here looming above everyone's heads. We have absolutely no idea what's going on with Alpine, what their position could be, and we have 1 minute and 10 seconds to the start of qualifying again. We're now looking at the kart track. Imagine being on the circuit during a Grand Prix and just going karting. I mean, just watch the qualifying session. What are you doing? You can kart later. I have hopes for Alpine. The engine just hates Alonso. Yeah, it's not just about the engine. It's also about the aero package. Oh, look, that's Robert Schwarzman, Ferrari reserve driver. He's just checking that everything's under control. That's Alex Albon. That's the two Alfa Romeos. That's one of the Haases there. All waiting for the lights to go green. That's the other Haas behind there as well. So 5 cars there queued up at least. That's all we can see with the camera angle that we have now. And yeah, that's it. Those 5 cars are queued up and waiting for... Oh no, there's a big queue. That's a big queue. That's also both the Aston Martins and one of the Red Bulls waiting for the light to go green, which is right now. Drivers are starting to come out, and yeah, drivers are out and onto the circuit. Chuck's car lost parts. Chuck Leclerc. Chuck Leclerc is almost as good as Pedro Gaseoso, but I think Pedro Gaseoso is a bit better. Stroll shouldn't be driving when he can't get out of the car by his own. Yeah, I fully agree with that. I mean, if it, God forbid, if he becomes, if an accident happens, he cannot get out of the car. That's just not good enough. Charles Leclerc's coming out of the pit lane, and that's Carlos Sainz right behind. But in between, we get another car, another two cars. That's the two Mercedes stuck in between both of the Ferraris. And that is one of the Alpines also out in front. That's Oscar Piastri with number 81 coming out right behind Carlos Sainz. People are saying Chuck Leclerc's better. Yeah, but you just don't know what Pedro Gaseoso means. It's literally Gassy Pedro. Someone literally put Pierre Gasly on the Google Translate, and then so it came out in Spanish, and it was Pedro Gaseoso, which means Gassy Pedro, like with a lot of farts, and they just printed it on the newspaper. I think that, yeah, that one's impossible to top. Jorge Russell was also pretty good, but Pedro Gaseoso is just on another level. Stroll is cooking, not gonna lie. Well, I just started watching Breaking Bad, so that cooking now has another meaning to me, and I just have to, I double take that one every single time. Even though I'm not an Alonso fan, I think he still got it at his age. He's 41. Dude's 41. And he's, yeah, challenging for like top of the timing sheets. It's insane. I thought gracias meant thank you. Yeah, I said gracioso. Doesn't mean that that's something else. That's from gas. Who do you think is dark horse this season, and who are you betting on this qualifying? I love your streams. Thank you so much, James C. The dark horse, I think this one's been said already the past few seasons, but I think once again, I'm honestly thinking Alfa Romeo. I think they've got a lot of pace and two super fast drivers that just couldn't get to show what they're capable of last year with the bad machinery on the latter 2/3 of the season. And this week in qualifying, and today in qualifying, let me give you my top three. I'm thinking Verstappen. I'm thinking Alonso. And I'm thinking Perez. That's not results for tomorrow, perhaps. No, I'm thinking Verstappen. I think Alonso P3 or P4, but I just don't know who to put in front, you know? Perhaps Perez, perhaps one of the Ferraris. They have great one-lap pace, the Ferraris, so perhaps Leclerc and Sainz. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. Purple first sector for Max Verstappen as Zhou goes fastest overall. Bottas going second fastest with Albon in P3, and then Tsunoda and De Vries in P4 and P5. Leclerc and Sainz's times have been deleted. Kevin Magnussen going third fastest in front of Alex Albon's Williams as of now. Oh, Alonso with a purple second sector. That's Stroll getting it on P1, 3.5 tenths in front of Zhou and Yu. That's a good lap. And Alonso just stole the fastest second sector from Verstappen. Nico Hülkenberg going 7th fastest. That's Max Verstappen going to come across the line. He's going to top the timing sheets. 131.295. And that's Alonso across the line as well. He goes in front. That's 1.5 tenths of a second faster than Max Verstappen. By God. Leclerc also improving greatly there on the second sector. Yuki Tsunoda moves up into 4th place just in front of Zhou and Yu. That's Nick De Vries up into 9th. So that's a very good lap by Yuki there on the AlphaTauri as Esteban Ocon goes 4th fastest. That's a pretty good time for Ocon as well. Just, oh, that's Leclerc getting the top of the timing sheet. That's 131.094, yeah. And Russell goes in front of them. George Russell goes P1 with a 131.0. Lewis Hamilton P5. Slower than Max Verstappen, but faster than Lance Stroll. Carlos Sainz tops the timing sheets with a 130.993. So we're into the 130s now. I love it. That's Oscar Piastri setting the slowest time so far with a 132.6. That's Checo Perez going 6th fastest, a 131.479. Lando Norris is gonna come across the line. Oh, Oscar. That's Nico Hülkenberg going slightly faster than Piastri, moving up into P17. That's Logan Sargent setting the slowest time so far. Lando Norris is gonna come across the line. P18. Stroll's time has been deleted. Stroll moves down into P20, but that's not a good start. That's not what we want to see from McLaren. That's what no one wants to see there at the McLaren pit lane. Not a lot of happy faces there, as their first 2 times to be set are out in Q1. Out in Q1. So a 1/10 of a second splits P1 to P3, and then 2/10 of a second split P1 to P5. Well, 3/10 of a second, actually. Top 4 is split by 1.5 tenths, and then there's Verstappen, 3/10 of a second behind Carlos Sainz's time. Alonso comes into the pit, so does Max Verstappen, Yuki Tsunoda, Joe Yu, Bottas, Magnussen, Albon, De Vries, all coming in, adjusting the setup, and then coming back out. That's Fred Vasseur sitting on the hot seat at Ferrari for the first time in his Formula 1 career. The new team principal coming in from Alfa Romeo and previously from Renault. He's always been a cold, calculated, but extremely funny guy. He looks like a bulldog, but once you get to know him, you figure out he's just a puppy. He's a great guy, very funny, and I think he is what Ferrari needed, so that's a good call. The sandbags have been released. They have been indeed. The Russell P2 is really good. The Ferrari's up in front. Let's see what Verstappen, let's see what the Red Bulls can do. They look to be clear favorites here. Then again, this is just Q1. The top 4 may not come out again if track conditions don't improve drastically. I think this is it. This is good enough for at least the top 4 to get through to Q2 and to save those tires for the next few sessions, or even race day tomorrow. Just 1 lap of softs. That was perhaps enough. Sandbags are off. Yes, they are off indeed. Let's see a replay of Lance Stroll's lap to see what really happened there. Let's see where he had his lap time deleted. He went really wide on the exit there. Yeah, I don't know about that. Oh yeah, he went slightly over the white line. Slightly, but yeah, that's a decent call there. That's not what Lance wants, definitely. That's not what he wants to see, not wanting to come out again. Reducing running for... yeah, they want to reduce running the most there on at least that one car of Aston Martin due to the wrists situation on Lance Stroll's car. Well, Lance Stroll's wrists. But he's going to have to come out again and do at least another bank lap and another, warm-up lap and another full-time lap going full out in qualifying. We now see the e-ink displays on the side of the McLaren car changing there to #Chrome, from Android to Chrome there. The e-ink display technology is so cool because it doesn't take up any power unless it's changing. When it's static, it doesn't require any energy, and I think that's super cool. No cars on now. No, everyone's on the pits preparing for a last run. We still have 4.5 minutes to the end of Q1. Do you think Red Bull are fast? I think so. Yes, I think so. Alonso might get pole here. I wouldn't say pole. No, I wouldn't say pole position. I could say second row. That's what I've been saying before. Before qualifying even started, that would be really good. Third row could also be really great. But first row would be just, I mean, I don't think that's going to happen, honestly. Mercedes sandbag until Abu Dhabi. Yeah, and then they get a podium. McLaren should be able to catch up with Red Bull. McLaren? Do you mean Mercedes? You mean McLaren? P17 and P18 McLaren. Okay. McLaren's not Chrome. They are Internet Explorer. Slow. Ooh, that's a big burn. Or you could say that they can use up all your RAM and then they crash. Yeah, okay. So Sainz, Russell, Leclerc, Alonso, Verstappen, Perez, and Hamilton, I think, are not gonna be coming out, or are they? That's Alonso preparing for an out lap, and I saw another car exit the pit lane. I think that's a Ferrari. Okay, that's a Ferrari. So yeah, perhaps they're all gonna come out and do another lap here. At least Alonso and Leclerc, they both think they can improve enough. Perez, Verstappen, Hamilton, Sainz, and Russell, they are not out yet. I think Hamilton should get out. I really think he should get out. And that's just as I say that, Hamilton goes out of the pits. I'm sweating like a pig right now. I'm so... anxiety is like up here. Yeah, it's not even hot here. I've got the AC turned on. It's actually... I'm a little cold, but it's just the anxiety, you know? Yeah, it kind of gets me. Stop rolling your Fs. You're making me jealous. You jealous there, King Chu? It's exciting. Yes, it is. 2 minutes left to go. Alpine, says Energy Thinker. Alpine, let's see where Alpine sits. Oh, P15 and P8. I mean, they are where we would expect, but the thing is, we have 4 top teams now. I'm willing to say 4 teams, perhaps 3.5. Let's see, Albon improves on the first sector. We are now on board with him. Alex Albon is now sitting on P13. Your Ferrari pronunciation is top, thank you. This is how it's supposed to be pronounced. Albon setting his final time. Yeah, he's improving on the first sector, green first sector by up to 2.5 tenths up. Let's see what he can do across the second sector line. He's got 2 corners left to go. He's through turn 11 into turn 12 right now. Stroll's also, well, Stroll is improving because he doesn't have a lap time. He's down by 4 tenths on Carlos Sainz's time, but I think that's still good enough. That's another green sector for him. Yeah, Alex Albon just needs to negotiate the traffic there coming into the final corner, turn 14, turn 15, and across the line, what can he do? From P13, he moves up into P6. That's a great improvement, and it's in there with the Red Bulls. Yeah, everyone's come out except Carlos Sainz now. Everyone has come out. Russell, Perez, and Hamilton are on outlaps, and everyone else is on a timed lap pretty much already. Let's see, Lance Stroll gets the purple third sector, P5 for him. That's a great improvement. And up into P12 for, that's Kevin Magnussen. P5 for Lance Stroll. Let's hope that time doesn't get deleted. I think the running wide was before because of the steering. He couldn't just get it enough. Nick DeVries, P15. Zhou and Yu, P12. Bottas improves up into P10. Nick DeVries is on the danger zone across the line. If Lando Norris, Lando Norris moves up into P13. That's Nick DeVries out of qualifying, our first man out right now. That's Pierre Gasly moving up barely into P15. He's perhaps just out of qualifying if none of the guys behind him manage to improve enough. That's Esteban Ocon up into P11. That's definitely not what Alpine want to see on their first race here on Bahrain. Let's see, Oscar Piastri right now, he's on P15. He's going to be coming across the line, P19. Right now, across the line, he improves up into P17. That's out. The McLaren is out in qualifying, P17. That's all he's going to be able to do. Nico Hülkenberg goes up into P6. Nico Hülkenberg across the line. Alonso came into the pits then. Nico Hülkenberg drops Gasly out of qualifying then. That's Norris now in the danger zone. Logan Sargent, P20. What's he going to be able to do? He moves up into P16, so the Williams seem to be actually faster than the McLarens, at least for now. And I think that's it for Q1, unless Magnussen's going to be coming across the line now. He has not come in yet. Let's see if he comes in. 18 cars within 9 tenths of a second. That's huge. That's huge. Wow. Wow, yeah. That's from P1 Carlos Sainz to P18, who's Kevin Magnussen. There's less than 9 tenths of a second. This is, I think, the closest field we've had in I don't even know how long. The 2 outliers are 2 rookies on their first qualifying session, so that's to be expected, Piastri and Nick DeVries. So Logan Sargent is a rookie here, but he is just barely out. Let's see, we're now on board with Alex Albon. Did he get his lap time deleted? I think he's just barely made it through. P9 for him. Oh, yeah, no, I think he's out. I think he's out. His lap time may be deleted, but for now, he's still holding on to that P9, which is great. It's Logan Sargent out of qualifying, along with Pedro Gasioso, Kevin Magnussen, Oscar Piastri, and Nick Debris. Sorry, I'm just struggling a bit with the new names here. Yeah, Albon was really skating with the track limits. Definitely. That was like extremely close. And on his Alpine debut, Pierre Gasly is out of qualifying. Ocon P12, not so far in front as well. That's Logan Sargent on his debut qualifying, almost making it out of Q1 with Alex Albon on the other Williams up into 9th place. I think the Williams are like real points contenders this season. One of the Hasses is out, the other one's up into P6. So just getting to grips with the car, I think, for Nico Hülkenberg. Perhaps he just had a bad lap out there. We don't know. We'll have to see, because that's a big discrepancy. Although it's not when it comes to times. It's a really short distance between P1 and P18. Sorry. Nick Debris with the slowest time so far. Yeah, so that guy who I told I think is gonna be faster than Yuki Tsunoda, I messed up really big. At least for the first qualifying session, you know. But yeah, I don't know who said Tsunoda on Q3, but that still holds right now. That still holds. But yeah, Gasly's. Once Gasly gets up to speed, that's when we're going to see real fireworks there on the Alpine team. I think they're gonna go at each other's throats, and I don't want to be too bad, but I'm all here for it. I just love some actual drama. Like, not made up drama, like some actual drama between two drivers that, like, well, not two drivers, within a team that's crumbling down. Okay, almost 10k watching. Yes. Oh, wow, that's a lot. That's a lot of people watching. If you guys have enjoyed Q1 so far, if you are new here, we do this every weekend for qualifying and for the race and for sprint qualifying when that's a thing. We also read the chat, so that's a lot of interaction there that you cannot get with a TV. So if you have enjoyed so far what you've seen, make sure to leave a like. It just takes a second. I'll be silent for 5 seconds until you leave a like. I'm giving you 4 extra seconds of slack. Okay, let's go. Leave a like. If you've enjoyed the stream, there you go. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe to the channel. We do this every single race weekend, as I just said. Q2 will start at in 3 minutes. Q2 will get started in 3 minutes. And yeah, thank you all so much for watching and for sticking around. This is a great start to the season, and I hope to see a lot more of you in the upcoming races. So yeah, thank you so much. Q2 starts soon. It does. It does. I can't like the stream because I already did so when I joined the stream. Oh, okay. You're good then. I didn't specify it enough. It was only for the guys who didn't like the stream before. Zach Brown trash, says someone there. No, that's just not true. Zach Brown is I think is one of the best people there on the grid. Actually, that's been, I mean, he has to put a team together. That's the job of the CEO, pretty much. And he did that. The thing is, the last 2 years haven't been kind to McLaren when it comes to development of the car. Andreas Seidel has just left the team. So the team is in a bit of a weird state right now. At the... Yeah, after two... Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Oh, shit! Kevin Magnussen's out of qualifying. I thought it was Nico Hülkenberg. Kevin Magnussen got P17 while Hülkenberg got P6 on his first race with Haas. I got it the wrong way round. That's huge for Nico in his first race with the team. That's like huge. That's almost 10 places up. Oh, damn. I completely messed that one up, and I'm sorry for that. 30 minutes to go to the start of Q2, and Hülkenberg is through to Q2. Flynn says, I don't know if I can stay long. I'm about to head to slumber. Okay, you go, dude. You go. You can watch the highlights when we're done. But we just have half an hour to go. Perhaps you can stretch it, but I don't know what the time is where you're right now. Right now it's just the afternoon here, 12:33 p.m. Yeah, the first race times usually screwed me up real good because it was Australia and I had to wake up in at like 3-4 a.m. But now I could sleep late. I woke up at 10 a.m. so that was good. Got some breakfast and then started streaming. It's okay, Ryan. Sometimes it's hard to tell the cars apart. No, I just completely misread it. I wasn't talking about the cars. Yeah, I just read the timing sheet and 11:33 p.m. Oh, okay, yeah. So we're probably going to be finishing at around midnight. Well, if you can stretch it, I would say this one's worth it. The first qualifying session of the year, if it was perhaps, I don't know, the 22nd, well, yeah, if there's no championship involved, perhaps that's an easier decision to make. But of now, I would say it's worth it. I don't know about you, but for me personally, I would. I love how you guys say Hulkenberg like Hulkenberg. Well, it's how it's supposed to be said. Hulkenberg. That is name. With the umlaut in the U. I try to stay up and then fall to slumber then. Okay. Okay, good. And if you can't stay up, it's been great to have you, Flynn. And we hope to see you around for tomorrow for the race. And then, yeah, for the upcoming weekends as well, of course. Wait, are all the rookies out of Q2? The Breeze, Piastri, and Sargent, yes. They're all in Q1. They're all out in Q1. No one's through to Q2. The Sargent almost made it through, but it's to be expected. I mean, they're not in top teams. None of them are. And that's a pretty good position. I don't know. Qualifying's already started like 2 minutes ago. No one's out on track yet, just FYI. Enjoying. Bye. I have class tomorrow, but I'll try to catch in around the night for the race. Yeah, I mean, don't sacrifice your education for Formula One. I mean, as much as you would love to, I think it's more important to do well in school. But if you can and if you want to, yeah, sure, would love to have you around. So let's see. Lance Stroll is coming out. I think that's the first driver, one of the first drivers at least to be coming out, but that's the first one we have it on board with. Damn, Drugovic should have been racing here. Yeah, he should be racing here. That's Nico Hulkenberg in front. That's Esteban Ocon. That's Lance Stroll. That's one of the Alphas there. Yeah, and a few others. We're now seeing Charles Leclerc getting the wheel covers out of the car and finally coming out to the circuit as well, with Carlos Sainz once again behind. Not far behind. Q2 started? Yes, Q2 has started. You can always retake classes. You can never watch this live again. That's not good. That's not good advice. Lovely Jackson, can you say purple burglar alarm? Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Goosey hero. That doesn't work only, I think, for Scots. I think that's the one that gets them. Purple burglar alarm. But the rest of the people can. I'm not a native English speaker, so that's easier for me since I've got many accents lined up at the back of my head, you know? Nah, no worries. University students usually would sacrifice sleep cycle for assignments. Yeah, I know, but one thinks assignments and another is to watch Formula One. I mean, you do you, dude. I'm not gonna tell you what to do. This many views because there's no live broadcast in India except Formula One TV, a country with 1.3 billion population. Well, welcome all of you guys here. As if we get 1.3 billion viewers and all of you donate $50, we would be pretty well off. I was just doing the math. I don't know. We're now on board with Lance Stroll, as no one has started to set lap times yet. Alonso is on steroids. Yes, pretty much. Almost everyone's out on the track. Let's see, we're now going to come across the line with Lance Stroll to start a lap. Let me switch on to the data channel for a second here. We got Stroll, Ocon, Sainz, Russell, Leclerc, Alonso, Hülkenberg, Verstappen, Tsunoda. Well, everyone's out on the track pretty much. Stroll, Hülkenberg, and Ocon are on real laps, while the rest are on out laps, fast laps I meant to say. Zhou is also started his fast laps, so did Valtteri Bottas. Let's see, Lance Stroll. Yeah, I missed the pit lane channel, dude. I missed the pit lane channel. Lance Stroll gets the fastest first sector, and we have absolutely no graphs right now. No graphs on the live broadcast. That's great. That's absolutely amazing. I love it. More than 10,000 people watching? Really? Sheesh, more than 10,000 people watching. Welcome all of you here. If you're enjoying what you've seen so far, make sure to leave a like here. DRS open for Lance Stroll as he comes into the second sector. Let's see, Alonso, purple first sector there for the man right now in P3. P4. Let's see, Sainz, Russell, Leclerc, Alonso, Stroll, Hülkenberg, Tsunoda, Bottas, Ocon, Hamilton, Zhou, Norris, Verstappen, Perez, and Albon are all taking part here on the second part of qualifying. Russell takes the first purple sector away from Alonso, as Stroll gets a purple second sector that's just been taken away from him. So let's see, Stroll comes across the line. What can he do? Fastest time so far. Let's see, Hamilton took away the purple first sector away from Russell as well. Alonso gets the second fastest, purple second sector, my god. Nico Hülkenberg goes faster than Lance Stroll across the line. He's P1 as of now. Zhou Guanyu also goes faster than Lance Stroll. Let's see, Valtteri Bottas goes P2 right now as Alonso comes across the line. He goes fastest so far, purple third sector as well. Let's see, George Russell, that's Lewis Hamilton, that's Charles Leclerc. We are all looking at them as well. Lando Norris goes fourth fastest. George Russell's going to be the next man to come across the line after Yuki Tsunoda, who goes eighth fastest. George Russell across the line goes fastest overall with a purple third sector. Lewis Hamilton across the line takes the purple first sector away from his teammate to go fastest and get the P1. As of now in the second part of qualifying, that's Charles Leclerc going fourth fastest, lower than Fernando Alonso. That's Max Verstappen with purple first and second sectors. Carlos Sainz comes home to take fourth position. And let's see, Max Verstappen, is he going to take P1 for now? Yes, he does by 0.4 of a second. That's a huge margin there. Checo Perez is the next one to be coming across the line right now. His teammate is on P1. He gets P2. That's not that big of a gap. He's 0.2 of a second slower than Max Verstappen. Ferrari is on used tires, just letting you guys know. Ferrari is on used tires while Max Verstappen is, well, the Red Bulls are on new tires. That's a big margin. That's almost a second there between those two, and I don't think it's just up to tires. I don't think it's just up to tires. Sorry, what just happened to Gasly? He was out in Q1. The car is not good enough. Ocon was 12th fastest, so that's not that big of a margin as well. Yeah, I think they were so silent because they had nothing to show for the Alpines, unfortunately for them. Let's see, that's the time so far. Verstappen is leading Perez with Hamilton and Russell right behind. Alonso's on P5, then Sainz, Leclerc, Hülkenberg, Bottas, Norris, and then out of Q2 as of now, we have Zhou, Stroll, Ocon, Tsunoda, and Alex Albon. Okay, everyone's coming in now, preparing for their second runs, with 6 minutes left to go to the end of Q2. Leclerc's not as good as he was last year. I think the car's not as good as he was last year. I think on the first few races they had the fastest car, the Ferraris. In the first half of the season, I would say they had the fastest car. But that doesn't seem to be the case, at least not right now. The Red Bulls seem to be up in front, and they seem to be the second fastest team, but with Aston Martin and Mercedes really close behind. Really close behind. The gap between Russell and Alonso is 1/100th of a second. They're rolling Stroll back really far. I don't know what's going on. Oh, he's going. Okay, they're getting him to the weighbridge, I think. I think they're bringing Stroll to the weighbridge. That's not what you want. That's not what you want. You want the car to stop on the weighbridge and then go to the pits, because we have 5 minutes left to qualifying and Stroll is, as of now, out. Albon is out on track. The only driver without a time so far. P15 for him right now, as he has the track all to himself. Let's see what can Alex do. Much better than expected, says that racing guy. Depends on who you're talking about. If it's McLaren, if it's Alpine, it's probably not much better than they expected. But if it's Williams, yes, I think so. If it's Aston Martin, I think so as well. And if it's Haas, yes, definitely. I think the Alfa Romeos are exactly where they were supposed to be. F1 TV subscription really costs the same as 2 months of food here. Yeah, it's almost a full month's salary here. Well, no. Actually, no, it's a half a month salary. But yeah. Minimum wage salary. I split it between a few people. Oh shit, I have to pay them. I have to pay the card holder for my part. Yeah, I forgot. Okay, so Alex went wide and got his lap time deleted, of course. Went like really wide. And that's why he has no time, and he is now trying to set a lap time to at least be on the timing sheets. 4 minutes left to go. That I think is going to be his last attempt. Okay, to that message. Oh, that's sad. F1 being a global sport should be available in all countries. Yes, of course it should. But yeah. Track dominance between Verstappen and Hamilton. Being split between the two. Okay, those two are the fastest drivers, I think, right now on Q2. On the first run. What do you do as a job? It's personal, so okay if you answer right now. It's fine. I've got a few jobs, but the main one is I'm an account assistant in a communications agency, so it's pretty good. I like what I do. I work in the IT section with the IT clients, and it's fine. So okay, people are starting to come out now on outlaps. Pretty much everyone, apart from Max Verstappen and Checo Perez. I'm gonna blow my nose now if you've been waiting for that. I don't know, but some of you do. You're welcome. Okay, let's go. 2 minutes left to go to the end of the session. So you're an accountant? Wait, no. I just work with some clients. I'm a communications assistant. It's an internship, pretty much, something like that. Yeah. 1.5 minutes left to the end of Q2, and we are seeing Ocon coming across the line. Ocon on the very, very pink Alpine, pink and black. Everyone's out on track except for Alex Albon. Has Alex set a time in the end there? I don't think he has. Has he? Let's see, improving by almost 0.4 of a second on the first sector by Esteban Ocon. Alex Albon, yeah, no time set. I don't think he's going to be setting a time on the second part of qualifying. That's really bad, because he's not going to be able to set another one, and he was looking so promising for qualifying there. But oh well. Yeah, pretty much everyone's improving. Hülkenberg, Zhou, they are all improving as well. Sainz purple first sector. That's a big improvement there. We are now looking at Ocon once again. Ooh, almost up by a second on Norris's time. 9/10 of a second on Norris. Nico Hülkenberg is 1.5 tenths down on Verstappen's time come the second sector, and Zhou's also improving there on his second sector as well. So they are coming across the line very shortly. Ocon, first one to do so, up into 4th place as he takes a checkered flag. Nico Hülkenberg, the next one to be coming across the line, up into 3rd place as he takes the checkered flag. Zhou and Yu up into 9th place as he takes a checkered flag. That's Leclerc in big trouble. Yuki Tsunoda, he does not improve a lot on his time. P14 for him. That's Bottas up into 8th place. That's Leclerc. As of now, out of qualifying. Let's see, Lando Norris. That's Alonso going 2nd fastest, splitting the 2 Red Bulls. That's Lando Norris coming across the line, 8th fastest, barely making it through. That's Zhou out of qualifying. Zhou and Yu is out fastest, 2nd sector for Leclerc as he comes across the line. He gets P1. Fastest time so far for Leclerc. Sainz comes home in 3rd place for him. That's Lance Stroll also improving a lot. He's P13 right now. His teammate is P4. He's into these final 2 corners. George Russell up into 3rd place in front of Carlos Sainz's Ferrari. And that's Lewis Hamilton up in front of Ferrari as well in 4th place. Let's see Lance Stroll across the line. He's in P13. He moves up into P10, barely makes it through, pushes Norris out of qualifying. He is out. McLaren are not making it through to Q3. That's Norris out. That's Bottas out. Zhou out. Tsunoda out. And Albon out. So both of the Alphas, so everyone left on the top 10 is either a top team, Ocon or Hülkenberg, pretty much. So that's great showing from Nico on his first race with Haas. That's a top 10 start for Ocon on the Alpine. That's perhaps where they expected. I don't know what their expectations were, but for Nico, going for an ad now. This livestream is sponsored by PureVPN. If you've ever tried to access online content only to be met with a message saying this content is not available in your region, you are not alone. Many people face territorial restrictions and it becomes especially painful if you travel often. PureVPN offers a solution to this issue by changing the location of your device, which lets you access content that might be restricted in your current region. For instance, if you're watching F1 on ORF on Sirius TV in Austria, but for this race weekend you're on a trip in Italy where these channels are restricted, PureVPN will easily allow you to change your location and enjoy your favorite program or app. All you have to do is install PureVPN and sign up for an account. Once you're logged in, you can easily change your location and enjoy the race weekend on your favorite channels. By clicking the link in the description, you will get 81% off a 2-year plan, plus 3 months for free and a free password manager. Okay, we're back. Can you guys hear me now? I'm putting the mic a bit far away now, because when I scream, I think it gets a bit saturated there, and I don't want it to get saturated, the audio, so perhaps that will be better. Thank you so much, PureVPN, for sponsoring this stream. If you guys are looking for a VPN, a few of the guys in India that were talking about that, perhaps that's good for you. Perhaps you can watch the race or something, or where you cannot on your current TV. So yeah, check it out on the link in the description if you think that's something that would work for you. So yeah, I was just saying, on the top 10 we get both of the Mercedes, both of the Red Bulls, both of the Ferraris, both of the Aston Martins, and then it's Nico Hülkenberg's Haas, which shows that those years away just took away no speed whatsoever. He's still really fast, and he has a car to fight for points now. And Esteban Ocon, who I think it's fine. I mean, that's kind of where they were last year. They were hoping for an improvement, but they kind of stayed where they were. I think the camera's a bit dirty. Hold on. Okay, I think that's better. And yeah. Hulk looked like the man of the day. Nobody told him he is driving a Haas. Yeah, he thinks he's still driving the Aston Martin from last season. He's looking insane. He's looking insane. He could get some good points. And in a crazy race, I don't want to say it, but you know what is missing. What is missing from his career? Chipotle ad on the side. Oh, I'm hungry. It's almost 1 p.m. and all I've eaten so far today is a coffee and a glass of water. Well, 2 glasses of water now. Alonso hype train where? Here, dude. Look at the gap. Look at the shirt. Look at the shirt. Yeah, Alonso hype train is well underway. No, I won't say P1, but as I was saying before the stream, before qualifying started, if you haven't been here so far, I think a second row could be great. Second row could be great. Yeah, that's I think as good as he can hope for. On qualifying, on race pace, I think he's got some more to show for, but on qualifying, the Ferraris are just faster. So I think are the Mercedes, and well, of course the Red Bull are up in front, but yeah. I'm snacking near 12 a.m. I'm pretty hungry. Oh, Flynn, you stayed, dude. Nice. If you guys have enjoyed the coverage so far, once again, only if you haven't done it already, because if you have done it already, it will unlike the video, but press the like. Press the like. It just takes a sec. It just takes a second. And it helps us out in the algorithm and stuff. You know, kind of technical stuff, but it really does help us out. It really does. So yeah, if you guys could do that, that would be greatly appreciated. And if you're in a position where you can do it, and where you think you want to do it as well, a donation would be greatly appreciated as well. Yeah, to start out the season. 1 minute left to the start of Q3. 1 minute left to the start of Q3. Mercedes looking decent. Yes, they are looking decent, at least in qualifying. We'll have to wait until tomorrow race day, but yes, they are looking qualifying. They definitely are. They're looking qualifying, did I say? They're looking promising for qualifying. I don't know what I just said. I was just, talking on automatic mode. McLaren pretty lost right now. Yes, McLaren are in a bit of a tricky spot, aren't they? Oh, King Chu with a huge donation. That's insane. Imagine not being subbed to the legendary racing statistic. This amazing YouTube channel full of awesome people minus the toxicity. And the amazing commentators. A moment of silence for those who couldn't find the channel or haven't subbed. Thank you so much, King Chu. So much. That's a huge donation. Yeah, it really does help us out a ton. Yeah, wow. Thank you so much. That's insane. Yeah, wow. Okay, Q3 is underway right now. No one is out on the track so far. India does require VPN. Yeah, that is true. That is true. If you sign up to the VPN as well, that also helps us out a ton. Oh, Isasis Nadini. Isasis Nandi. There we go. Thank you so much for your donation as well. That's your first super chat, so that is a lot. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. As little as much as you can. It's all good. A donation is always appreciated, and also is a like is as well. But 11 minutes left to the end of qualifying. No cars are out on the track yet. We're all waiting for the cars to decide to come out. They're looking for the setup, for the window, for everything here, and they're probably all gonna come out at the same time. And this is what decides the start race for tomorrow. This is like all the sandbags out, and this is like the real qualifying pace and the real pace of every single car. No one's holding back anymore. No one's hiding anything anymore like we had on testing, on free practice for this weekend as well. This is all out. Ferrari heading out, says Jose Martinez. Yes, indeed, Ferrari is heading out. Sometimes I say Ferrari, sometimes I say Ferrari. It's either way. Bigos with another first super chat. Thank you so much, dude. With the 12 zlotys. I think that's PLN stands for Poland, and they use zlotys. Thank you so much for your donation. It really is appreciated. It really is. And LOL, $1 million. That wouldn't be bad. That wouldn't be bad. Thank you, Bigos. Yes, thank you, Bigos. The Ferraris are out, but that's pretty much it. No one else is out. 9.5 minutes left to go to the end of qualifying. Q3 here. Oh, we have Piero Ferrari here, the vice president of Ferrari, on the pit lane right now, as we are now looking at Carlos Sainz. Oh, okay, so we have the 2 Red Bulls out on the track as well, and one of the Aston Martins. I hadn't seen that. That's JJNXYZ. Thanks for being you. Oh, thank you so much for the donation, and thank you so much for sticking around, dude. It's really appreciated, and yeah, we thank you a lot. All new soft tires. Yes, this is like the run. This one and the next one, the runs of qualifying. Let's see what drivers can do here. These are like the real times, and that's, yeah, Leclerc, Verstappen, Sainz, Perez, and Stroll all out on the track, and that's pretty much it. Other than that, no one's out. 8 minutes, 50 seconds left to go to the end of qualifying. Yeah, once again, thank you so much to King Chu. Really. Thank you so much to Isasis Nandi, and thank you so much to JJNXYZ. Max Verstappen starting his fast lap, guys. B goes with another donation. Forgot to type the message. Vamos Alonso. That's a bit of a problem. Thank you so much for the second donation. Yes, Vamos Alonso indeed. Vamos Alonso. Max Verstappen coming across the turn 4. The turn 4. Yes, that's something I just said. No one's out. No one else is out. No Russell, no Hamilton, no Alonso, no Hülkenberg, and no Ocon. Yet 8 minutes left to go to the end of this session. Verstappen with a purple first sector. Perez with a green first sector. Let's see what Leclerc can do. Can he up the ante on Verstappen's? No, he cannot. It's a green first sector. That's I mean, let's hope that it's good. Oh, look, there's a guy spamming. Guys, if you spam, you're gonna get banned. First, you're gonna get put in timeout. That's the first warning. And if you continue to do that, you're gonna get banned. Just an FYI, because I know there's a lot of new people here, like every season. Don't spam on the chat. That's not a way to get me to read your message. Purple second sector for Max Verstappen. Of course, that's the first second sector as well. So of course it's going to be the purple. But the thing is, can the other drivers make it even better? Verstappen in the 129. So let's see. Oh, Leclerc took away that second sector from Max Verstappen. 129.897 for Max Verstappen. That's a great time. Let's see, Leclerc with a purple second sector. Can he be faster than Max Verstappen? Checo Perez goes 2.3 tenths of a second slower than Max. And Leclerc with a 130.000. Therefore, Charles, that's a great time. Carlos Sainz goes 3 tenths of a second slower than his teammate to sit P4. Exactly 130. Exactly. That's Fernando Alonso coming out of the pits. And that's also Nico Hülkenberg on the track as well. RIP chat. Why? Yeah, 130.000. Who's your favorite driver, says JM? When it comes to commentary, I try to be as neutral as possible, but of course everyone has their favorite drivers. We are people, and my shirt and my hat can probably say who my favorite driver is. I've been suffering a lot through the past few seasons, but I think this year is going to be a good one. And I'm really excited to see what Alonso can do with that Aston Martin. Okay, so everyone other than Ocon is on the track right now. People are saying that I look like Ricardo. That's too much of a compliment. He's a really good looking dude. And I'm... Well, not. This is so exciting, man. Yes, it is so exciting. It would be well to have Hulk starting in the second row. Yes. It would be great. Not sponsored by Kimoa. Yeah, hashtag not sponsored, but I mean, Kimoa, if you're watching, Kimoa, si están viendo, si hay alguien de Kimoa viendo y quiere hacernos un sponsor, adelante. Okay, that was just a PSA for Kimoa in Spanish because they're based in Madrid, but yeah. Opinions on Mercedes. I think they have finally taken out the sandbags and they are faster than they were saying that they were. But I don't think they are going to be fighting for wins this early in the season. They are almost there, but not quite. 5 minutes left to go to the end of qualifying. That's Verstappen, Perez, Sainz, and Stroll coming into the pits. So is Leclerc. Stroll has the 5th fastest time, 2 seconds slower than and Max Verstappen. I don't think that's a good time at all. I think he's gonna try and come out for a second run as soon as possible, as Fernando Alonso and Esteban Ocon. Oh no, Fernando Alonso is out trying to set a time. Ocon's waiting for the last second. He's doing the good old Alpine, just one shot. If anything goes wrong, you're screwed lap. Didn't work out last year. Prime Row Gaming, thank you so much, #1 fan, I don't doubt it. Thank you so much for your donation, dude. It's really appreciated. Thank you for continuing to support, well, for supporting the channel. Yeah, thank you so much. Alonso, green first sector, no purple first sector yet. But Aston has been so good, so good. The fact that we're expecting a purple sector is insane. Jose Martinez, hey, thank you, dude. Thank you. We can always count on you to help around here on the chat and to be supportive of the channel. And thank you so much for doing so once again. A channel member for who knows how long now with a $5 donation. Thank you so much. Alonso, Hülkenberg, and Russell are all out trying to set their times here for qualifying, while Russell, Hamilton, Alonso, and Hülkenberg, Ocon not coming out yet. I don't think he's gonna come out. 3 minutes left to the end of qualifying. If he's gonna come out, he's gotta do it now. Alonso across the line now. What can he do? I think P4 is a really, really good result. P4 for Fernando Alonso as of now. 0.4 of a second slower than Checo Perez in between Checo Perez. Sorry, it's slower than Max Verstappen in between Checo Perez and Carlos Sainz. As Nico Hülkenberg sets the 6th fastest time of the session in the Haas. George Russell's going to be coming across the line with Lewis Hamilton right behind him, very, very close by. Let's see, George Russell. He goes 5th fastest, faster than Carlos Sainz's Ferrari. And let's see Lewis Hamilton right now, 7th fastest. Okay, so I don't think the Ferrari, yeah, so pretty much as I was saying, the Red Bulls and the Ferraris are pretty much up there. The Red Bull have a little bit of the edge, and then the Mercedes are not that far behind. They're fighting there with the Aston Martin. So I think that's pretty much it. Leclerc getting out of the car. I think that's it for qualifying. Outlap for Carlos Sainz, outlap for Max Verstappen, outlap for Checo Perez, outlap for Ocon. I think that's it for Leclerc's qualifying. He has a 2nd place, and that's as good as he can do with that Ferrari for this race, for qualifying at least. Front row for now, provisional front row for Charles Leclerc. I've got my wallet here that's bugging me. Okay, good. Why is Leclerc out of the car? Not enough time for another fast lap, pretty much. Let's see, Alonso's not in the pits yet, so he may be going out for a 2nd lap as well. I don't know. Perhaps giving his teammate a tow or something. I think he thinks P2 is good enough and has run out of time. Yeah, that's pretty much it, I think. Chuck could have done another lap. If he needed some setup changes, I don't know what the tire situation was. Okay, so that's Nico and that's Fernando coming in. That's it for them as well. Nico getting 9th place. That's the best that he's going to be able to do. Oh, Nico didn't set a time. His lap time got deleted. Nico's lap time got deleted. Oh, that's really bad for the Haas team that we're hoping for like a P7 start, but Yeah, I mean, P9 is still really good with what they have. It's still up for points tomorrow, and Alonso, that's, I think, it for qualifying for him as well. P4 for him, P2 for Leclerc. For now, let's you have a few cars trying to improve their times. That's Checo Perez, that's Carlos Sainz, and that is Lance Stroll. George Russell came in the end. He did not set a time. He came in. So I think that's it for Russell as well. As things stand now, that's a second row for Alonso. You can see this, right? I'm shaking. That's really good. That's like really good. Weird qualifying. We'll get used to it because this is 2023. Bitch? No, bitch. It was just, you know what? Sorry. It felt bad. Stroll across the line goes 8th fastest. Stroll goes 8th fastest. That's it for him for qualifying, as he's the first one to take the checkered flag there. Verstappen, Sainz not improving on their first sector. Checo does improve though. Checo is improving. Oh, Verstappen gets a purple second sector though. Ocon sets a time, which nets him a faster time than Nico Hülkenberg, whose time got deleted. So Ocon is 9th as of now. Carlos Sainz improves on his second sector time, so I think they're all going to complete the lap to see what they can do. Max Verstappen is going to extend the lead, provisional pole position for him. Checo Perez is going to be coming across the line right now. He goes second fastest, drops Leclerc down to the second row. That's second place for him, unless Carlos Sainz can do anything about that. He comes across the line, drops Alonso down to the third row of the grid. That's a Red Bull front row. That's a Ferrari second row. That's Alonso Russell. Then it's Hamilton Stroll. And that's Ocon and Nico Hülkenberg. Verstappen and Perez lock out the front row there. That's a Red Bull front row for the first race of the 2023 season. Then there's Ferrari, who have a very good qualifying pace, but deteriorate a lot when it comes to tire wear on the race, so we'll have to watch out for them. Leclerc starting in 3rd place, Sainz starting in 4th place. Let's see what they can do with that Ferrari. Then it's Alonso on 5th place. Let's see what he can do on that Aston Martin. Russell and Hamilton P6 and P7 for them. I think they honestly are a bit slower than the Aston Martin as of now, because Stroll is struggling with the wrist there. If he was up to speed, I think he would be up there with Russell. Yeah, that half a second I think is costing him due to the wrist problems. But yeah, Russell and Hamilton are there or thereabouts. They'll still have some work to do. We'll have to see what they can do tomorrow on race pace. And then we have Esteban Ocon on the Alpine and Nico Hülkenberg on the back of the top 10. That's gonna be it for qualifying. I hope you guys enjoy. I sure as hell know I did. If you did, make sure to leave a like on the stream. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thank you so much for staying here on the chat. Hülkenberg, says Sasha. Yes, definitely Hülkenberg. How big is Toto's frown right now? Oh, I would love to see that. Hamilton's career over? I really doubt so. This is a car that's got to improve a lot now through the season, and I think the Mercedes team are a team that's capable of doing so. Stroll was surprising. Yeah, he was. I thought he was going to be far further off, but I think that just speaks to the speed that car has. It's I think one of the top runners, at least for the first part of the season. Wow, now waiting for a long day. Oh yeah, that's gonna be a long wait. Aston car looked amazing. He definitely was. They were saving tires. Who are you talking about? I remember you started in COVID with 2K subs. Yeah, we started in 2020 streaming here. I was a subscriber of this channel, and then I started being the host for Spa 2020. That was my first race. That's a race that I will always hold near and dear to my heart. And yes, now it's been a while, hasn't it? We've come a long way. I now have an actual mic. I'm not streaming from my headphones. That's for starters. And now I have a huge audience of you guys who enjoy the content as much as I do. Hülkenberg's lap was deleted. Yes, unfortunately it was, so that dropped him further back. I think he would have been good for P7 or P8 there. And yeah, other than that, I think that's it for qualifying.
hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, make sure to like here, and make sure to tune in tomorrow, same time as today, for the start of the Grand Prix. Thank you so much to PureVPN for sponsoring the stream. Thank you so much to all the guys who donated, King Chu specifically. That was huge. And I will see you all tomorrow. Goodbye.
This livestream is sponsored by PureVPN. If you've ever tried to access online content only to be met with a message saying this content is not available in your region, you are not alone. Many people face territorial restrictions and it becomes especially painful if you travel often. PureVPN offers a solution to this issue by changing the location of your device, which lets you access content that might be restricted in your current region. For instance, if you're watching F1 on ORF on Sirius TV in Austria, but for this race weekend you're on a trip in Italy where these channels are restricted, PureVPN will easily allow you to change your location and enjoy your favorite program or app. All you have to do is install PureVPN and sign up for an account. Once you're logged in, you can easily change your location and enjoy the race weekend on your favorite channels. By clicking the link in the description, you will get 81% off a 2-year plan, plus 3 months for free and a free password manager.